So what's going on, guys? We are on the hunt to go find a new fishing spot. All our fishing spots have been flooded out now that the lake is now around 25% full. So we got the equipment, we got my water, got the bait in there, got my backpack, got the drone. See if we can get some drone footage. I finally see the water. Let's go see if we can find a new spot. It's gonna be a little harder now to target the fish. One, there's probably less fish per surface area. Two, they have a bunch of freaking vegetation to hide in, and probably a lot of food also. There's probably already a lot of spawning happening with these little bait fish. I kind of walked into this grass here, and the water's actually not too far from this grass, but there's probably, I don't know, maybe about 100 yards to 50 yards of just vegetation, and it's super tough to get in there. And look at this. It's gonna be tough to find a fishing spot. I don't know if we can. The water's super freaking high. Wow, yeah. We are not gonna be able to fish it right now. This is what we're looking at here at Choke Canyon Lake. Basically need waders to fish this. It's impossible to fish this stuff right now. This is what it looks like here. We are probably not gonna be able to fish this today. I didn't bring any waders, didn't bring any water boots, but even then, you probably need to go in about 2 feet to 3 feet deep into all this vegetation before you get any kind of clear opening. And there's some fish splashing right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there are fish splashing there. I'm just gonna hike in here real quick in all this grass, see if I can make out a new spot to fish, because there's no way to fish there in my old spots. So now I'm seeing if I can find a place that's higher ground. It's just tough to see what the hell's in here. So bear with me, guys, as I'm walking through all of this stuff, seeing if I can find a new freaking fishing spot. Nah, it's way too thick. I think the water's right there too. Nope, we aren't gonna be able to fish this at all. Super freaking thick stuff. Can't even see where the hell you're going. Stuff is here, it's probably about 6 feet. Over there it's probably closer to 8 feet. So you're not gonna be able to get in there and fish it from the bank. It's tough. And I know that these fish are probably settled in all this cooler water where all this stuff is at, but it's not fishable right now. That was probably gonna be our best spot because it's the highest point too, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. And you can't even see where the hell you're going. It's way too tall, all that stuff, all that debris, vegetation, I mean. Again, decided to try another spot. This is what I came through walking. I walked through all of this crap, and then only to be meted by more crap. So this is what it looks like here. It's pretty much unfishable from the bank. At least the good spots are seriously unfishable. If you go to where like the boat dock is at, you're probably not gonna get much of anything, if not smaller fish. There's too much traffic now in that area, and the fish are just not gonna stay. The big fish are not gonna stay there. Here you might catch them now. Hopefully all the DO levels have kind of situated themselves, and hopefully in this cooler water you might find some fish. But the problem is if I get waders and I start wading into this stuff, I could easily be surprised by a freaking alligator because I can't see more than 3 feet from me. So, and in the water, the alligator has the advantage. Out here, I think I have a little bit of an advantage. I'm pretty fast. I don't know if I'm as fast as an alligator, but I like my chances better on land than I do in water. So for that reason, I mean, look at how far I would have to walk just to get a clearing. I'd have to walk about 50 to 70-ish yards maybe before I can even get my lines thrown out there. And there's a boat out there you can see way over there. Yeah, I don't like my chances putting on waders and walking in there. Especially, we don't know how many more gators got in here now with this water. So I'm about to go find some more spots, maybe go to the other side of the units, because I cannot find anything in there. Once the water goes down a little bit more, which it's already starting to, then maybe I'll throw on some waders and walk a little bit. But you know, 70 yards of walking in there is a little bit sketchy. It gives the alligators a lot of time to track me down and find me and surprise me. So there's some big gators in here, and I know that they probably just had some babies, so it might be a little territorial too. So yeah, that's the reason I'm not gonna get myself in there yet. But so the hunt continues. I thought we were gonna do some fishing. I literally came out here to do some fishing, and now I might just have to upload the hunt to find a new fishing spot, because everything I've checked out has not checked out. I'm literally pulling this thing for I don't know how long already. Normally I just bring my backpack, I just put that thing on my back, but now I got a drone, I got the GoPros, I got extra batteries, because I knew we might have to hike to find a spot, but I thought we eventually would find a spot. We haven't found a spot yet. We might have to go to a totally different part of the lake, a couple miles up the road, because here it's a lot more shallow, but the fish do hang out in here. It's hard to get to them right now. But the lake is already starting to drop again, so hopefully it won't be too long before we can get enough clearing in here to fish it. Which at the rate it's dropping, probably won't be that long anyway. We'll see what happens. All right, trying spot number 3,561 at this point. I'm joking, I don't even know, we've already lost track. Probably our 5th time, 6th time trying a new spot. So this one looks like it has less vegetation. I'm on top of a hill walking down, so, oh shoot, I almost cracked my camera. So now we're gonna see if we can make it through here and see where the water meets us. Gosh dang it, nope, same thing. Same freaking thing, man. There's a bunch of bait fish in here though. Oh, look at all those bait fish. Yeah, it's definitely a closer walk. It's probably about 40 yards here, but nope, it's not gonna happen. There's something over there. Let's go check out what's over there real quick. I don't know what it is. Like a fish or something. Can't tell. I don't know what's over there. Oh no, it's just a little bit of land. All right, so we're gonna get back out of here, back it out of here, because again, we can't fish this, but the water has already receded quite a bit. As far as shoreline, it's gone down about 5 feet of shoreline, so 5 I guess linear feet is what it's dropped in the past maybe couple days or so. So it is going back down, but we'll see how much of this vegetation does die completely. Right now it's still pretty green. So all right guys, so we settled in here at the boat ramp. Not the best place to fish, honestly. You're probably going to catch nothing but small fish here anyway, which is pretty much what we've had so far, just a lot of small bites. Nothing really that serious that's really bowed down the rods like we have in previous videos. So again, if you want to fish on this side of the lake, which is South Shore, pretty much these are going to be your only options, is here by the boat ramp. There's not really much area to fish it, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and at least bring my water boots, maybe not some full waders, and at least walk into the lake a little bit more, and then see if I can set up there and then walk back and set my chair up on dry land. I think that's what we're going to do, because we're not going to find a good fishing spot here. We have to walk through this brush to try to find these good areas. So speaking of that, we got a bite right now. Let's see what this produces here. That line got a bunch of slack. It was pretty tight, now it has a bunch of slack. They're probably small fish, to be honest, but this is what we've been doing. Just chilling here. I'm probably gonna fish for maybe an hour and then call it quits. It's not really, you know, an ideal place to fish, but yeah, I kind of got one thrown over here by the brush, one in the middle and then one on this side. But yeah, this is the best you're gonna get without getting in the water. So at least for right now, until the water recedes a little bit more, which it likely is. If it was just to fill up maybe to like, I don't know, maybe 60% full this lake, it would pass a lot of this bigger brush, and we would be able to fish from basically if the brush was right here, we'd be able to fish between the brush and the land. You wouldn't be able to fish past the brush, but at least it gives bank fishermen a little bit more area to fish. As far as boats, I've been considering buying a boat myself just to be able to get access to the lake a little bit better, but I'm not very confident that this lake is going to stay at this level for a very long time. So that's the reason I'm not, there's not really a whole lot of lakes to fish around here. Lake Corpus Christi fluctuates way too much. So I don't want to have, you know, make that kind of investment and then not even be able to use it, you know, for maybe a few years without having to drive hundreds of miles to go find a better lake or better rivers, because also our rivers dry up pretty quick, or at least they have recently. So yeah, I mean, I wish I had some more fish for you guys on this one. I figured I'd come to this side and see if I can maybe pick up some small fish and then probably do just like a catch, clean, and cook for you guys, but it's not gonna happen. We're gonna have to come up with another game plan next time, so stay tuned. Again, without further ado, be careful, be good, take care, God bless. Again, next time we're gonna bring the boots. We're actually gonna walk in the water. It's probably gonna be a full hike just to get to the fishing spot, and then that's problem number one solved, is just finding the fishing spot. But we'll do it again, guys. See you guys later. Bye-bye.